An Arizona Lotus Corp radio station. Listen online at KFMA.com. You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Tuesday, August 1st. Good morning, Rico.
Good morning.
And good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. The show's going to be great today. We got a lot of stuff to get to. But you know what? As much as I love this theme song, which I do, I open up with it every single day. We got to switch it up. We got to
and pull yourself up a chair.
That's Sherry.
It's time to let down your hair.
Let down your hair, Rico.
TV's what it's tied. So it's been invited to the wacky TV Playhouse.
Bring back the word of the day in honor of Pee Wee Herman. As you guys know, yes, Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman, passed away yesterday at age 70. He played Norm Macdonald. This is an odd trend in celebrity culture, and probably the right call. But he was fighting cancer for the past 2 years. Didn't let anyone know about it until he's become. Same thing that Norm Macdonald did. So that way he wasn't trying to look for anyone's empathy, sympathy, well wishes. Didn't need any of that, right? It was just like, hey, this is my battle, and it's my private battle. And I lived a public life. But very much Pee Wee Herman and Paul Rubens was a private figure as well. Controversy a little bit, but also iconic in a way that was truly original. A lot of people went to social media to talk about what they loved about Pee Wee Herman, the influence that he had on pop culture and comedy in general, and even starting some of the careers of some of our biggest entertainers. Like an example, the Tim Burton universe, right? You say Batman or any of his Willy Wonka or anything that Tim Burton has touched.
Danny Elfman tainted stuff.
Yes, may not have been around if it wasn't for Pee Wee Herman.
True.
Tim Burton made his directorial debut with Pee Wee's Big Adventure, which is a classic. And he went to social media yesterday and said, "I'll never forget how Paul helped me at the beginning of my career. It would not have happened without his support." Right. Elvira, the mistress of the dark, she said she was crushed. The world has lost one of the funniest human beings who ever lived. And she said, "I will miss you and all the wonderful times we spent together, more than you'll ever know." And Conan O'Brien actually tweeted out too and said, "Everyone I know received countless non-musical memes from Paul on their birthday." And I mean everyone. His surreal comedy and unrelenting kindness was a gift to us all. Damn, this hurts. Now, when you talk about the legends of comedy or, the obscure comedians, just last week we were talking with Tim Heidecker, right? Who's an alternative comic in some people's definition, just thinking outside the box type of person. Andy Kaufman is famous for this, coming up with a character for the sake of the art and the comedy. Paul Rubens was this guy. He was very brilliant in a way that he created a character and he was able to do things differently, like a one of a kind. There wasn't a Pee Wee Herman before, and I doubt there'll be a Pee Wee Herman after, right? So that's a big deal. And so his impact that he had, for a generation was very big. I mean, he was in Cheech and Chong. If you want to go down the rabbit hole on something fun, look at Pee Wee's HBO special. Now, this is before Pee Wee's Playhouse, right? So Pee Wee's HBO special was basically a 1 hour Broadway show, which was kind of the beginning of Pee Wee's Playhouse, but it was geared towards adults. And not in a way that it was just super blue and a lot of curse words, just with the humor and tongue in cheek and the winks and the nods to the audience. That's what Paul Rubin did as an artist, in the beginning of his career. And then, of course, he got Pee Wee's Playhouse, and that was iconic. And that got cut short because he got caught masturbating in a public theater. Now, that theater wasn't showing The Lion King. It was showing porn like you would see on Pornhub, but it was before porn had the thing. So, it was one of those.
So we understand his plight.
Sometimes the guy's got to pull one off, right? And
in the confines of a respective location.
Yes, he wasn't the only one in the theater doing it.
No, it was a group effort.
Yeah, and it was a classic film too. It was a very straight up, man meets woman, woman meets man, and they get together kind of deal. And that's, again, it was all adults in that theater.
Somebody pointed out too, was that the first instance of cancel culture?
No, I don't think it was the first. I don't think it was the first, but no, it definitely came. They came down with a hammer on Pee Wee for that, for sure. The religious right, and just society as a whole. They were like, okay, this guy's a kid show host, and that was the thing. I mean, if he was just doing movies, he would have been fine. But the fact that Saturday mornings we were hanging out with Pee Wee's in Pee Wee's Playhouse, making ice cream soup. This guy was making soup in theaters a different way, and then parents back in the 80s were like, no.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah. I can't have my kids watch that while I smoke crack in the alley. It's the 80s.
Come on, everybody.
Yes.
You know what I did love about him, though, and the show, the Pee Wee's, Playhouse and the Big Adventure? It's one of those very genre or generation edition things.
Yeah.
It's so hard to go to a new generation and explain the appeal of Pee Wee. They look at that like, wait, you guys watch that? Why?
Yeah,
it's just Pee Wee, man.
Yeah, man.
It was great.
You can't explain it. He was a big kid. He was ageless.
Yeah.
Even at 70, he looked like he was 14. This is a mixture of his iconic laughs. That's just something.
That show was a trip.
Yes, the show was a trip, and of course, two movies. And Pee Wee's Big Adventure was the first one that you definitely have to check out. That was the classic, and in it there was a line that was being quoted yesterday on social media, tons of memes. That it was iconic, just like this. And I want to share it with you. Is this line right here?
You don't want to get mixed up with a guy like me. I'm a loner, Daddy. A rebel.
The best.
Yes. All right. And of course, who could forget when thinking about Pee Wee Herman, the iconic comeback that middle schoolers and elementary school students all across the country in the 80s would use when someone would try to attack them. They would say this in return.
You're crazy.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're a nerd.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're an idiot.
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah. As silly as it all seems in retrospect, at the time, it really was kind of like, it was different and groundbreaking. And, it created a pretty great legacy for the man, the myth, the legend. And, again, he's not gone without a little bit of controversy for sure. But those who grew up as a fan and those who knew them personally are definitely mourning the loss of Pee Wee Herman, aka Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman. So this is one of those things where just like a reminder that we're getting old and childhood loss type deal, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm glad I moved to San Antonio for a bit too.
Why?
So I got to find out there was actually no basement in the Alamo.
Yeah, that's true. No basement in the Alamo. You're not going to find a bike there. I mean, you know what? Not everything you did was, transparently honest. Some of it was just a little bit of myth. It was mythical and just make believe, right? There's a lot of make believe. That was Pee Wee's shtick, man.
Exactly.
I guarantee you, the couch didn't really speak in real life. I guarantee you. Oh, you know what? Let me ask you this trivia question, okay? The genie's head in a box. So what's the magic? What's the magic word? Come on, you got this.
Alakazam, is it?
No,
I don't remember.
Bro.
I should. It's too early.
Yes, you should. Here, I'll do it for you, okay?
Please.
Mecca like a high, mecca hiney ho.
That's right.
Mecca like a high, mecca hiney ho.
That should be a drink.
I know. So rest in peace, Paul Rubens. So that's our show open. We got your morning morning coming up after Disturbed. Keep you here. All right, here we go. We got a full studio in the house. So I just want to say what's up to everybody. Again, thank you for joining the stream. And that was our 10-minute tribute to Pee Wee. I do see Manny and Anthony's arguments and valid arguments as well. As I said, the legacy of Pee Wee Herman was marred with controversy at certain times and stuff. I don't choose to believe all that stuff. but at this point, it's a moot point. Dude's dead. Good morning, Shane.
Good morning.
You got Shane from Tucson Foodie. Good morning, Maury. Welcome back, Maury. So we have the Tucson Foodie's been banging out a lot of content. We're going to be talking about that and also some cool promotions that you guys are doing. So get ready for that.
Okay,
Best
ready.
wings in town. We're going to feature, and we're going to do our TMI top 5. We're getting on the air here to talk about that here in just a second. Which is actually fitting that I give you this first headline in celebrity news. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to the podcast broadcast, joined by both Maury and Shane from Tucson Foodie on this Tucson Foodie Tuesday. Good morning, both of you.
Hello. What's up, party people?
All right, so we're gonna get into TMI top 5 after My Chemical Romance, but I was saying this is kind of fitting that I bring up this first headline to you, Shane. It's in celebrity news. Now, we already talked about the passing of Pee Wee Herman, which caught everyone by surprise. Not more so than the passing of Angus Cloud. Angus Cloud was the star of Euphoria, and unfortunately, he passed away at the age of 25. And I say it's fitting to bring that up with you because I know that's kind of morbid, but Angus it's kind of named after food, right?
Oh God, I should bring that up for you, Beef.
Yeah, you're right.
It's more relevant to you.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why I cried a little bit.
I'm Googling Angus Cloud right now.
Angus Cloud looked like Mac Miller. He was a super charismatic. He was a breakaway star from Euphoria. In fact, actually, he had not as many scenes, but every scene he was in, he stole those scenes, and he was literally plucked out of obscurity from a talent scout. He was serving tables in Brooklyn, and someone's like, I like the cut of your jib. Why don't you come and be an actor on this show produced by Drake? He did it, and he was fantastic. And there's actually a lot of great interviews and sound bites of Angus because he really was who he played. It was just a kid who, was a little mixed up, had a little bit of swagger, a little bit of street in him, liked to party and not give an F. And he had that demeanor. In fact, actually, he reminded me of the Diaz brothers in a way when he would do these red carpet interviews. Because he just was like checked out and didn't even care. And I'll play you an example of that on the podcast broadcast stream. But we have more, including the best wings in Tucson, also the Tucson Foodie Passport. We're going to break that down for you and so much more here on the podcast broadcast. You can join us, youtube.com/beef. You're going to keep it right here because our TMI Top 5 is coming up next after MCR's Welcome to the Black Parade. Cleared.
Angus is a model. He is a good-looking man.
They actually started modeling for sure because of that. Yeah, so he looked like Mac Miller, and he swore he would never play Mac Miller, which he was close to Mac's age when he passed away. Same thing, opioid overdose, right? Which is super upsetting. I mean, they haven't officially declared that yet, but come on, right? So let me see if I could pull this clip that I saw yesterday. I thought it was really good. And I think captures exactly who Angus was. He just didn't really give a shit, right? And he was just keeping it real, I guess. And that's what made him so popular. Here it is. It's this Entertainment Tonight interview, red carpet interview on the season premiere of Euphoria 2. And here it is. Listen to Angus and literally not give a fuck. And he seems sober too, but he just doesn't care.
You tell the fans who had such incredibly emotional, strong reactions to the finale.
I'll tell them that's what's up, you know what I'm saying?
What was your reaction when you first read the script?
Know what I'm saying?
I mean, we're part of the script.
The final episode.
Oh yeah, I was kind of tripping. I'm like, oh yeah, that's wild.
Where do you hope the show goes from here?
My brother-in-law right there.
Yeah, keeps going up.
This guy married my sister
all
right
been
there.
emotional for you?
That guy married everybody's sister.
Yeah.
How? Tell
Like the
me.
stereotype.
Oh my God.
Yeah, of course. This is the type of guy that steals
How'd you
your
meet
girl.
my sister?
He's starting-
You man, you know what's up.
He's starting to get annoyed.
Yeah. He's
hate
he's
this.
visibly annoyed by this red carpet interview. He's dressed in a tux. He's there for one purpose. He doesn't even care. He practically walks off during this interview at the end. Check this out.
Dude, he was a Diaz brother. You're right.
Yeah.
You look awesome.
No,
Go have
thank
fun
you.
tonight. Anybody you're excited to see?
Oh yeah, did you miss that part? Check this out.
Thank you.
Oh wait. Listen, she asked a question. This is his response, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
How? Tell me.
No, thank you.
I'm gonna start using that for everything from now on.
Yeah.
Where do you hope the show goes from here?
I hope it keeps going up.
Has it all been emotional for you?
Dude, she is milking this.
Yeah.
How? Tell me.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
You look awesome. Go have fun tonight. Anybody you're excited to see?
Yeah.
Everybody. I'm excited to see everybody. I love everybody. You feel me? So,
And what's next for you?
shit. I don't know. Take some pictures and whatnot.
Wow. Yeah, people not groomed for those on red carpet talks are the best.
Yeah.
It's just so like cringe.
Yeah, he just like, yeah,
Oh.
whatever. I don't
Yeah.
care. Yeah, they keep paying me.
Whatever.
Yeah. But again, watching Euphoria, he was one of those bright stars. I mean, Zendaya starred in that show, right? And Angus stole a lot of that buzz. He was fantastic. So it's unfortunate. He was mourning the loss of his father about 2 weeks ago, and just it seems like accidental overdose. So yeah, and it comes in threes. So which celebrity is going to pass away today? That's the big question. Yeah, bad things come in threes. So we have Pee Wee Herman and then Angus Cloud. So what next? I keep checking. I'll keep checking that.
I thought it came in twos. Was it threes?
Threes.
I mean,
I thought it
came in
was
twos.
I thought it's always been twos.
Nothing comes in twos.
And what is
Deaths,
it?
celebrity deaths.
It.
It is celebrity deaths.
Yeah.
It was Betty White and I know, sorry.
Sinead O'Connor was pretty recent.
Oh, that was really recent.
Maybe
Yeah.
that was the third.
Yeah, and you know what? She was shaved her head bald, so she looked very similar to both a love child of both Angus Cloud and Pee Wee Herman.
Oh,
So
wow.
there it is. Celebrity deaths
Good
do happen
observation,
in
Beef.
threes.
There it
Do
is.
happen in threes. So Sinead O'Connor, Pee Wee Herman, Angus Cloud.
Let's call it.
Unfortunately, yeah, they have all passed away this week, and we're within 7 calendar days. So, hopefully that's it for celebrities passing away for the foreseeable future. All right, we're back here live on the podcast broadcast, hanging out with Shane and Mari from TucsonFoodie.com. Now, look I just gave Mari a job.
Hey. Welcome to the team, Ari. What do you do for us?
Oh, I could do kid-friendly restaurants.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, because she's mom. And so,
Ooh.
what is your go-to to feed the boys when you go out to eat?
Pancakes, French
So,
fries.
Yeah, pancakes, French fries. So Little Anthony's Diner stuff, right?
I
Yeah,
love pancakes.
that's a good
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Mhm.
You like pancakes, Molly?
Yeah, and Shane
My
has his
likes
daughter
pancakes too.
in studio as well. Yeah. So where's the go-to daddy-daughter date night where you take your daughter, Shane?
Grunge girl down
Yeah.
there. Gosh, where do we go? We usually go to the annex and we just
There
eat
you
different
go.
things.
Yeah,
So
because the
options.
annex has
Steel
all
fries?
those, all those different options, and it sits outside too. So
Mhm.
yeah. All right. Well, we got your TMI top 5, and then we're going to talk about the Tucson Foodie Passport. And since football season is fastly approaching,
Mm.
which places in town have the best chicken wings?
It's gonna be a fight.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Because it's a pretty impressive list that Tucson Foodie compiled. And not only with the list, you guys actually have locations. You're kind of like GPS for food eating now, right?
We got maps.
You got maps.
Got maps.
I know. It's impressive.
You want maps? We got maps.
Yeah. In fact, actually, I want to get right into this right now. We'll save the TMI top 5 for later because when I talk about wings, I love chicken wings, man.
too.
The
Best.
Yeah, I mean, I have plenty of nights where my dinners are just straight up eating chicken wings, and that's all protein. So I feel good about it when I go to sleep.
How do you feel about it in the morning?
Yeah. Now, this list you just recently put out and compiled here on TucsonFoodie.com. And of course, you can see it on their social media pages. And then with it, again, you have that map that just pops right up. So if I just scroll over any of these locations and click on it, is it going to give me some of these wings locations? Oh, there's ATL Wings right here.
I really like
Ah.
ATL wings.
I like ATL Wings as well. I like their dry rub. What's your favorite wing from there?
The lemon pepper.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
They do
All
a
right.
really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, they I don't know what they do, but it's like a little crispier than the other wings, maybe. I really like a nice crispy wing with real juicy.
You're
on the
more of a
inside.
dry rub kind of guy.
No, I mean I love honey barbecue, man.
Yeah.
I do. All day
Don't
long.
get me wrong.
Just give me some of them Buffalo Wild Wings, boneless honey barbecue. I just flunk, flunk, flunk like a pelican right down my throat. I don't even chew them.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good.
Are you a flat or a drumette or a whole guy?
Oh,
Oh, good question.
Ugh.
Wait, what are you saying? What are these words?
So,
Foodie king.
so leg or wing?
Oh, wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, wing for sure.
I'm wing guy
I
too.
like to do the whole show and pull it right out.
Yes,
Yeah,
I do that too.
really? Yeah.
I'm surprised, man. Well,
Like
you
competitors.
constantly surprise me because you're a skinny foodie, and I assume that like sucking all the meat off the bone was a fat guy trait because I've been
No.
doing that since I was a child.
No. All the competitive food competition eaters are real skinny dudes.
That
right?
is true.
Kobayashi had like a
That's
six
me,
pack.
man. Yeah, that's me.
That's true. They train it. Okay. So ATL Wings definitely gets a nod. Of course, they got downtown location. They have 2 locations still, right? I thought they had several locations.
Broadway, right?
Yeah, they got 2.
Yeah. All right. Barrio Brewing Company has good wings, apparently.
They are good. We catered those over for the Moto Sonora grand opening party, and they were surprisingly delicious.
Yeah, because you don't assume
Very
that
good.
Barrio Brewing Company, I mean, obviously they're going to specialize in their beer. But their favorites from Tucson Foodie are the tequila cilantro wings and the Barrio Blonde barbecue. So they're putting together their own distinct spin on that. Is Chef Maria Maison from Boca Tacos and Tequila, is she a part of this process here? No?
No,
Okay.
no, she's not. Why'd you ask?
I thought she was associated with Barrio.
No, the other brewery.
That's Borderlands.
Oh, Borderlands. Sorry, I'm getting my breweries.
The bees.
confused. Yeah. All right, Bear Canyon Brewery. So this is cool for those of you on the east side. Known for their generous slices and wide selection of beer, Bear Canyon also delivers on their wings, big and meaty and intriguing sauces like raspberry chipotle. What?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And honey sriracha.
Every time I head up to Mount Lemon, I got to stop by Bear Canyon.
You really?
Yeah, totally.
That's your Mount Lemon?
Yep, that's my spot.
I mean, it is 2 hours to drive up it, so that's actually good car food if you're not driving.
Right. That's hard to drive that Mount Lemon Road and eat stuff.
Yes. Now we're looking. He's on 4th Avenue. It looks like the Drunken Chicken made the list, and their wings don't look traditional at all.
I haven't been to the Drunken Chicken. Actually, I did go, but I had the chicken fingers. I just had the fingers, which were good. They were solid.
Yeah, absolutely.
But not the
Well,
wings.
they were included as best wings in Tucson by Tucson Weekly Readers in 2022. So yeah, and they have chicken and waffles. Keep that in mind.
Our boy Max Winger put this guy together, so he's gone and had all these.
Oh, I'm sure. And there's a couple places I haven't gone to yet, but it's not going to stop me from going.
Wait, what's
there.
his name?
His name's Max Wingert.
Wingert.
I thought you
Wingert.
said winger.
Oh, perfect.
Wingert.
Winger.
Just like winger.
Winger.
Poetry.
Yeah, it's poetry.
Oh.
Yeah, out of all these places that were on the list, which your absolute favorite, Shane?
ATL.
ATL. Okay,
that's
so
what I'm
that's why you got
going,
it
yeah.
on top of the ring.
A
You know
little
what?
recency bias there because I just had some, but very good.
Yeah. What about Flaps and Racks?
Haven't had it yet.
Neither have I. But look at this here.
By
on-
the airport.
Yeah, it's by the airport. I've
Interesting.
never seen this, but they say, have you ever had sweet and spicy El Pastor wings? So it's drenched in original rich sauce, lovingly garnished, and served with hot and fresh. And then it looks like they got like chorizo or something on top of those wings too.
Yummy.
Man, Al Pastor wings. What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Welcome to the Sonoran Desert.
Yeah, So yeah, and then honorable mentions go to Mulligan's Bar and Grill, which is located on the east side as well, and the Horseshoe Grill. And what's great about this at Tucson Foodie is that every time I'm looking at these wings, it shows me a different location on the map, so I know exactly where to go.
Oh, that's so nifty.
Sexy little feature we built.
Like
You like that?
color
Yeah.
scheming.
It's really good on your mobile phone. Works
I
great.
bet.
Yeah, look, I zoom right in, and I can see
Yeah.
like the Horseshoe Grill is located right there on Broadway and Pantano.
Nice.
I can go to the Home Depot right after. Look at that.
You see that as well?
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, right there. It's walking distance to Home Depot.
Wings
there,
and
Rico.
lumber, my favorite day.
Amazing. All right. Well, we got your TMI top 5 plus. What's up with the Tucson Foodie passport, and why do you want it? We'll let you know next. And Beefing Presents. Don't go away. Look at me. I'm selling
Look
passports.
at you.
Slanging.
The
This-
question I had too with the maps. Do you guys have any association with Uber Eats or anything like that? Where you can have like a code or some kind of association?
I'd like to. Do you know somebody there?
I can talk to some people.
Set it up, man. Give
I
me
have to
the
go
intro.
I have to go to Google and find somebody, but I'll
We'll
find
establish a strategic partnership.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
great.
for
Thank you.
real.
Good thinking.
that would be neat.
All right, as we get this set up here, we have so much that we want to get to, but also Rico had a fantastic 5-star review. Did you know that we have a circus academy here in Tucson?
Yeah, I go to there.
Yep, absolutely.
You go to there?
Well, I go to one of them. There's 2 circus academies that I know of, but one I go to for pole fitness.
Oh,
Ooh.
I went to the
Yeah.
ribbon one.
Yeah, he
Wait,
did.
You went?
Yes, he did.
Maybe.
And he left a 5-star review of his experience. And in case you missed it, it went a little something like this. Hey, welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. And now it's time in the show where we break down a 5-star review for you. In case you don't know, Rico is going around town each and every day trying to experience new local businesses. And when he has a pleasurable experience, he immediately rushes to Google and leaves a review.
Quickly.
Yeah, quickly.
I support local and I go straight to Google.
Yeah. So who did you review this week, Rico?
Here's something you might not have known. The Tucson Circus Academy.
Wait a second. Tucson has a circus academy?
That's right.
Oh, I love to hear about it.
All right. So I was thinking to myself the other day while the power was out and winds were blowing and hail was destroying windshields all over Tucson.
Mm-hmm.
It occurred to me that this could be a small taste of what is to come if societal collapse happens and we're left to our own devices without power. After the looting and pillaging and destruction, we would have to rebuild. Some would be blacksmiths, some would be bankers, some would be butchers.
Yep.
And some would sell foot drawings.
Yeah.
Me, I would be an entertainer because entertainment is a bulletproof industry and always has been. I figured I may as well get ahead of the curve and start brushing up on my entertainer skills. I found out that Tucson had a circus academy and thought it would be the perfect way to learn some post-apocalyptic skills to bring me some loot for me and my tribe to survive.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm sure people would be hankering for some knife throwing, some mustache strongman barbell lifting, some bears on a tricycle, some flaming sword swallowing, some trapeze flips, high-fiving elephants, juggling, tight ropes over an alligator pit, and some bearded ladies. That's more of a sideshow thing, but without readily available razors in the future, there's going to be some really cool-looking bearded ladies walking around, especially here in Tucson.
Oh, yes.
But no clowns. I don't care. No clowns. Clowns have no place in society now or in a future hellscape society where we have to eat boiled cactus without tahini.
Oh, no.
So I made sure I showed up prepared. I brought an old-timey wooden stool and a whip that was left over from a Tinder date 3 years ago. I brought a giant fake mustache and a big goofy American flag Apollo Creed hat, a bathrobe, and a few photos of animals from the Reed Park Zoo that would likely escape with said future collapse. Pretty much coming in as clay ready to be molded by the circus pros. I exited my truck with my hands full and prepared to walk into some organized chaos.
Yep.
I thought I was going to duck under some big flames from a fire breather while moving past some sword duelers and people juggling TNT sticks, balancing on a cannonball while creepy Danny Elfman music played. Oh, man, I was way off.
No.
Very big, well-lit facility filled with kids and adults practicing tumbling and acrobatics with giant hanging aerial silks and rings. I thought I had the wrong spot and tried to act natural by looking around and nodding and everything. But then a lady came over with a slightly concerned look on her face, and I hid the whip behind my back. She asked if I was looking for somewhere, and I told her that I was looking to learn some big tent circus skills that would be applicable to an impending Mad Max desert futurescape.
Yeah.
Then she complimented my hat and giant mustache before telling me that I would probably be better off looking for someone else as they currently don't offer coursework and lack the accredited staff that would be able to cover regulations and safety measures when working with dangerous, illegal, exotic animals, sharp objects, and pyrotechnics.
Oh.
Yeah. They can help with the juggling and acrobatics, but I didn't want to admit how much I hated cardio. So I twirled the mustache and said, "Nah, I'm good." She was very kind, and I said a very saddened thank you before taking off the big hat and doing the old-fashioned showman bow out. Like they say, spit in one hand and wish in the other and see which one fills up first.
Yeah.
Since I really didn't want to spit in my hand, I just got some Whataburger, went home, and watched YouTube videos about lion taming. Oh, well, either way, nice facility and staff. 5 stars.
So yeah, they don't actually train people to be circus performers?
No. Well, kind of, but not the old school Barnum and Bailey type.
Yeah, it sounds more like a gymnastics studio.
Right?
Yeah, this is a real 5-star review that you can see on Google Reviews by searching the Tucson Circus Academy on Speedway. Well, excellent job. I'm sorry that you were disappointed there, Rico, but
Me too. I'm going to practice in your backyard, I think.
Well, it's a small bag. I live in a condo, so I don't know what animals you expect to tame back there except for spiders, but okay.
I'm going to train a chupacabra in your backyard.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, update on the chupacabra there, Mari.
Oh, capybara.
What? Oh, capybara. No, sorry. Yeah.
Not the same thing.
I know, they're not the same thing. It could be similar. Have you ever seen
sucker.
a rabid capybara looks like a chupacabra? Fun fact.
Huh.
Fun fact. But the Funny Foot Farm lost some animals during the latest monsoon.
Did they really?
Yeah, it's a new name.
man.
What was the name of the
Ghost Ranch Exotic.
Ghost
Mhm.
Ranch Exotic?
Yeah.
They should change it back to Funnyfoot, but
I did a review on that too. I think
But
one of
they
the first ones.
you did.
I forgot about that.
Oh, they're so awesome. And yeah, they know where the kangaroo is too. He's safe and sound. They just have to like lure him back, I guess.
Where is the kangaroo and how are they going to lure him back?
I don't know. I just got an update because they had like a GoFundMe of sorts, and I like donated so I get like the updates, And so they did find the capybara.
Uh-huh.
I haven't heard about the porcupines, but I do know that the kangaroo is safe and sound. They just need to he's probably like scared.
He
right?
went to an
So-
Outback Steakhouse to find safe haven.
Yeah, he's not scared. He's free. He's probably like, hell yeah. Now I got all this
I
desert to
know.
myself.
He's scared. He doesn't belong in the desert.
They're from
They're
Australia.
from Australia.
Agree. Yeah,
Is it-
good
It's a
point.
safer desert.
it is? You think it's like desert like this though? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it
Pretty
like the
similar.
Sonoran Desert?
It's pretty similar.
Way
yeah.
more killer.
Have you been? You've probably been to Australia, have you not?
I have been to Australia. Plus,
Yeah.
I know that the city
Oh,
gastronomy does like research with the Australian government because we have some very similar climates
Really?
around
Yeah.
agriculture
Mm.
and stuff. So yeah, it's
I
quite
had no
similar.
idea.
Yeah. In fact, I hope this escaped
Practice and
kangaroo.
your face.
Yeah. I
Take
hope
that, Mari.
I hope this escaped
guess he is
kangaroo like
comfortable.
makes love to like a coyote or something. We get a new breed in town.
That's
you
what's
know?
sad. Like he's lonely out there. There's
he's
no other
lonely.
kangaroos.
Yeah.
We should bring a bunch in now.
Yeah.
Let's bring a bunch of desert kangaroos. to
Dude,
Arizona.
imagine if Tucson in the Sonoran Desert had a
Dude.
bunch of kangaroos. It's something that they can't sustain, and that would be amazing.
I love
That'd be
kangaroos.
I hope we get a crazy kangaroo person calling us.
Well, I'm not on the air with this right now. This is a strictly
Oh,
stream
Damn
talk.
it.
All
Yeah.
right.
Fine. You want to go on the air with that? Let's go on the air with that. Real
Wait,
quick.
Dave, tell me what you just said about the kangaroos. We should bring them all here.
Yeah, but no, very similar climates. So,
Wait, they
you
have,
know,
like cactus too and everything.
I don't know. I don't
They
think
don't
we
have
a lot of
cactus.
over there. That's another problem. Is the diet's different.
Oh.
I don't know what they'd be eating
Mm.
out
What do you
here.
eat out there?
I don't know. I think they don't eat animals. I think
Hippos,
they're
hippo
all
meat.
just herbivores.
Right. But like it's not like I think like koalas, right? With like eucalyptus. That's Australia. Right?
yes, yeah.
That's right,
there you
mate.
go.
Like
What do kangaroos eat? Good question.
you think they eat
No idea.
eucalyptus
Anybody
too?
in the comments know?
Yeah, comments, let us
pros? Come
know.
on.
Yeah, whoever's
us out.
quickest on the
I had
Google
no
draw.
idea Australia.
What do kangaroos eat?
Humans.
Yeah. Abraham Chunky Cholo said cabbage without tahini, like boiled cabbage. Let's see. We'll ask on the air. A Rock 102.1 KFMA. That was Big Data with Dangerous, a single song takeover today, throwing it back with that classic. And we are debating several different things on the podcast broadcast. Yesterday, Mari was reporting that what was the name of this?
Ghost Ranch Exotic.
Ghost Ranch Exotic. They actually had several animals escape during the monsoon over the weekend, and they were searching for them. Now, the update on that is the good news is they found the porcupines, or
No, they
they
did not find I don't know about the porcupines. They haven't got an update. They found the capybara and they know where the kangaroo is located.
yeah, but they have to try to like coax them back. And
Mhm.
Mari's concerned about the kangaroo, but we quickly pointed out that it's similar climate. And we should just have the kangaroos like run wild around Tucson. That would be dope.
Yeah.
And then now we're trying to figure out what kangaroos eat to
Oh,
see if
but-
it's even possible.
But no one knows. It's
No,
not. It's
Manny told me.
unknowable, actually.
Grasses,
maybe-
shrubs, fruits, and flowering plants.
Okay.
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 Thanks, Manny.
All right. Yeah. So he Googled it. They're strict
We got shrubs
herbivores.
here.
Yeah. But it's funny because I saw the picture of the capybara and it basically like got stuck in a wash or something like that. Right?
Aw.
Oh
One of
man.
those little like channels, whatever.
Like a sad
for the
Pixar
farms,
movie.
kinda.
They're so cute.
Yeah, the little concrete,
Yeah.
little like riverbed. So it's like stupid capybara. You can't go anywhere. So it's great, super easy. The porcupines are going to be a little more difficult to capture and find, and they know where the kangaroo is, but they have to talk the kangaroo into coming back to the farm. So
He's in a white Bronco on the highway,
oh, no.
trying to get away.
Oh wait, you want to see him again?
He's
Yeah,
heading
yeah,
for the
show me
border.
again.
The kangaroo's got sunglasses on, driving a pickup truck.
Yeah, that's the
They're gonna
capybara.
run for it.
It's so funny too because they literally Mari's showing a picture of the capybara who's just sitting its ass in the water because it's so hot and just not going anywhere. It was like the easiest animal to capture. So
He's like, "Yep, bring it."
yeah,
You got me.
we got more. We're gonna we're going to continue the conversation on the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/beefvegan. Well, we got more coming up right after Disturbed. It's Rock 102.1.
Tune into the 4 people making fun of animal show.
It was
Every
a good decision
Tuesday.
to bring that on air. It turned out to be hilarious.
Yeah, exactly.
See?
Sometimes you got to go with your gut. You know what I
See?
mean?
Oh.
So
Oh, is that my name now?
gut.
Gut.
Oh.
Call me gut.
I'm going to show you something here. Now, you've probably seen the girl who was hangry who was screaming in the front seat of the car. Did you see this? It went viral.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, here, I'll show you this original video. Now, would you be friends with this girl? And would you even would you date this girl? I'm gonna say hard no on
I'm going to
both.
say yes before I even seen it. It was like,
Well, she's cute.
Fucking starving, Swin! What are you doing today? I ate nothing! Nothing! I worked 10 hours! All I
And
want
it's like Sam Kinnison's daughter.
Why?
That's a little excessive. CEO of angry.
I'm fucking starving, Swin! What are you
Swin, and I will say this too. It's appropriate because we talked about wings and all she wants is Wingstop. So if she would have had TucsonFoodie.com, up, then she would have known the quickest location to get her fix.
I think she's from Jersey or something.
Yeah, possibly. She reminds me of my
Crazy
mom.
face.
The reason why I bring this up, it's great because the internet loves to F with people like this. And there's a remix that I got to share with you here. So, it's basically a musical version.
Yes.
Of this chick, yes.
Finally, that's what the internet's for.
Exactly. 100% what the internet's for. So without further ado, let's share this with you. I gotta unmute it.
Start over.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, I'm full screening it.
Oh yeah.
And here we go. Yeah.
A little excessive.
I'm fucking starving, Swin! What are you doing today? I ate nothing!
This is great.
Yeah, fantastic.
I hope some
It is
Wingstop picks that up as a theme song. For a commercial.
Classic.
So good.
I love their crew too. I mean, that girl's name is Squid. I'm all about it.
What a whole show of those guys just
Yeah.
driving around.
That
Uh-huh.
seemed cool.
Mhm.
But no, I'm not going to date her.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia
But
type squad.
I'll take her to Wingstop.
Yeah.
Happy to.
Don't kill me.
Maybe she'll be a different person after Wingstop.
Oh, 100%.
A sweetheart.
100%. People get hangry and she gets insane. But what a banger, right? I mean, I was thinking about putting that in rotation. It's solid. It is.
Oh, I thought you were talking about her. Yeah, though. Great song. Zing.
Yeah, zing for sure. I want to talk about this Tucson Foodie Passport because I'm excited about this promotion that you're doing, and we're gonna tail end our segment with that information after you give me the breaking news about the beer that's happening for U of A.
All right, yeah. So the university put out an RFP to all the
Hold on,
craft
we got 30 seconds to go.
craft
on
breweries in
here. Yeah.
Tucson. And they all responded, and we're excited to announce today that Pueblo Vida is the big winner. They're going to produce a UA branded beer. It's going to be a Mexican lager, and it's going to be delicious.
That's a dry run, Shane. We're
big
going to do
deal.
it on the air in 20 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was an
I thought
excellent
that was on the air.
No. That was an excellent
He
presentation.
used his
Now,
excited voice and everything.
now that you're practiced and
Ladies
everything,
and gentlemen, the
Don't-
University of Arizona is
Don't
proud
F
to
this up.
announce.
here we go. All right, 5 seconds, and then we go right into that. I want to hear your best radio announcer voice.
Little Casey Kasem.
Yeah. Rock on 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Tucson Foodie has some breaking news to share that involves beer and the University of Arizona. Shane, what is this all about, man?
The University of Arizona is announcing a branded beer. It's going to be a UA beer, and they put an RFP out to craft breweries here in Tucson, which is interesting. So
What's an RFP?
A request for proposal. So basically,
nice.
they asked all the local craft brewers who wants to make this beer. They didn't ask the big boys, which is pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
And we are excited to announce today that Pueblo Vida, one of my favorite
Yeah.
local breweries, won the contract, won the licensing deal, and is launching later this year.
Now, what do you know about this beer? And why did U of A pick Pueblo Vida to brew this beer?
Well, I think Pueblo Vida won the contract because they have a history of being super community oriented.
Nice.
They always do beers for causes, right? So they have a bit of a strength doing branded beers, and they have beautiful designs.
Yeah.
Their cans are gorgeous. The guy that's doing their artwork is killing it constantly.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're just widely loved in the community. It's going to be a Mexican lager. It's going to be, highly drinkable, but still with a bit of a craft feel to it.
And that is why I'm so stoked, and it makes sense. I think 100% makes sense. I'm sure everyone has their certain pitch, and obviously the flavor components of what would make their beer unique for U of A. But to make it a Mexican lager in Southern Arizona just makes sense.
Just makes
sense. Like that's going to be a different type of beer than you're going to get in Ohio, right? Or University of Miami, I'm sure would taste like cocaine. But here, you want that Mexican lager with a little bit of lime. Huh? Yeah.
They still haven't picked a name for it. Do you have any ideas?
Ooh.
Rico, this is your strength, Rico.
Is this your strength?
The
Rico?
Chupacabra.
The Chupacabra would be good.
The Chupacabra. That's not.
No.
The Sonoran Buzz.
Roar.
The Sonoran Buzz.
No.
That's terrible.
That's
Rico,
a
you're
newspaper
fired.
name. Dang, come on.
I haven't.
You put me
I
on
have
the
an
spot
idea.
here, boss.
Yeah, what's yours?
So I think they got to work the word cat in because
Yeah, right.
wildcats, right?
Yeah.
So
Wild can.
I was thinking Los Gatos Locos.
Ooh.
What do you think?
What about beer down?
Oh, that's genius.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I know.
Beef.
That's what I do. Though.
Beef. That's
Beer
great.
down.
I know.
Beer
Beer
down.
down.
I know.
He did it, everybody.
I know.
did it.
You're welcome. And you can pay the residuals
Yay.
to my 401k, which I don't have. So please start one.
Set one up for me.
See, Manny's saying that too. That's what I do, man. I don't know. I
Beer
don't know how
down.
I do
That's
it. Yeah.
genius.
Yes, it's so dumb. It just might work. So are you texting someone right now? Beer down?
Yeah, I am. I'm texting the Pueblo crew.
We got it.
Gotta go beer down.
I thought of it. It was me, Shane.
Come on. It's
Hey,
right
I got a
there,
great
guys.
idea.
It's right there. Yeah.
It's right there for the taking. You're right.
Mhm. All right. Well, yeah, as simple as that. So, who others person's job can I do today? Let's go back into selling passports here. While I'm on fire, let's talk about this Tucson Foodie passport. Now, the deal with this passport is a trip because essentially what you're promising is something like what is it?
Over $3,400 and rising.
Yeah, $3,400 worth of vouchers for only $2.99, and that's for restaurants all over town. And like I have a breakdown, a whole list of what this includes. But I think this is a fantastic concept that you got working on here. Give me basically the gist.
Well, that's the gist, man. It's $3,400 in vouchers to over 65 locally owned restaurants for $2.99, which represents over a 90% savings. Right. So basically it's like free dinner every weekend, all year long.
All year long, and it resets. So
all night long.
So here's a quick rundown of an example that you would get. So like by being a Tucson Foodie passport owner, you'll get a $40 voucher to Blue Willow every month. $40 right off the bat. Or you get $2 off every batch visit that you do. Let's see. There's
it's not $40 every month to Blue Willow, my man. It's a one-time $40 voucher.
Oh,
nice.
I thought it was every month.
No, dude, that would be like $50,000 worth of free vouchers.
Okay.
People are on the computer right now.
To all these places.
All right. Well, no. So this is a good idea. So essentially, this gives you a list of all great places to try out, and it's going to give you, a discount, so you could essentially have it for free or close to free, and experience all these places for yourself. Like the Mojo Cuban Kitchen and Rum Bar, you'll get 4 $10 vouchers. Say Noble Hops, you get a $40 voucher. Nuke, you get 2 $20 vouchers. Right. So just tons of these fantastic
$50
places.
voucher for Pearly Baker.
There's a lot.
There's so many.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is we're adding more and more. So you buy a passport, you get the benefit of all future vouchers
Dang.
we're dumping in there
Oh, that's cool.
with new restaurants.
Yeah, and look at this. Here's big voucher items right off the bat. So again, $2.99. You're a passport owner for Tucson Foodie, and that's $3,400 and growing of what you're going to get with that. You can get $120 in vouchers for Thunder Bacon Burger Company.
Dang.
Yeah, $120 in vouchers for Transit Tea, which their soda tea is my favorite drink on
So good.
Speedway.
So
Oh
good.
my God, yeah. So all this stuff, like $80 worth of vouchers for Vera Earl Premium Beef. You know me. That's my name. That's pretty much what I got.
That is unique. That's true.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
But
So-
you get the point.
But hey, Beef, we've
Wow.
only got 500 of these and we've sold 232 already. So
So you got to act
Get
fast.
on it.
I dig it. Yeah. So why cap it at 500?
Well, we're giving these restaurants some stuff in advance. They're not just giving the stuff for free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, you want to go broke doing it. So I get it. So that's
Cool.
awesome. I love the concept, dude. Brilliant stuff. All right, we have more that we have to talk about here. We're gonna keep the conversation moving. YouTube.com/beefvegan. Got your beef tip and so much more after 7 Mary 3. So stick around. It's Rock 1 2.1 and clear.
Now here's a topper question for that. When you take the passport to the restaurants, do they have a cool stamp?
Well,
Ooh.
it's an app. So
Can
it'll
they
be
stamp my
stamping your
phone?
Oh yeah, let me
Okay.
see your app on the. Let's see what the app looks like.
Yeah.
Cool. It's a Tucson foodie app. Let's go. Boom.
Boom.
Open it up.
Is the camera froze?
And
There we go.
Is this working?
Hey, camera's there.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it backwards. Wait, which way do I turn?
There you go.
That works.
You got all the restaurants in here.
Nice.
You click on one,
Cool.
and then you redeem your voucher.
Easy
Redeem
peasy.
it.
That's dope.
Yeah, I've been here before. Yeah, I'm going to come back.
Yeah, like food.
Submit, and then it gets time stamped. You show that to the server. They just take it right off your bill.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
That's how it works.
Rock 1 2.1. Who's this?
Hey, this is Mike.
What's up, Mike? What can I do you for?
Hey, I was calling about that passport you were talking about.
Yeah.
Do I get it from you, or how do I go out and find one of those?
Oh, you go to TucsonFoodie.com, and there's only about 200 left. So TucsonFoodie.com, or you download the Tucson Foodie app and you get it through there.
Sounds good. Sorry, I missed the beginning part of it. I caught the tail end.
No worries.
I can meet you in the back,
Yeah,
give me some cash.
No,
I'll get you
and
some
no worries,
vouchers.
Mike. But it is cool because if you go to TucsonFoodie.com, you'll be able to see the whole list of all the participating restaurants, and it's growing, and the value there. So it's a really cool concept. So yeah, just go to the website, check it out, and you'll be able to buy your passport from there.
Sounds good. Thanks, Brad. I appreciate it.
No worries, brother. Talk to you soon.
All right, later.
Bye. Yeah, you can tell he was a former Frank Show listener because he called me Brad, and that's how you know the difference. Yeah.
Thank you, Bradley.
Well, you pulled him over.
Yeah.
Right.
I know. Yeah, I mean, in sick stuff.
Oh, his name's Brad, not Brandon. Sorry.
Oh.
Did you think it was Brandon?
That's what I told her on the way over here. His name's Beef? Really? I was like, well, it's actually Brandon.
No, it's not.
It's Bartholomew.
That's cool.
So my name is Brad Furman, right? So if you sound out the beginning of my first and last name together, it's Beef. The B sound and the F sound.
Brad Furman.
Right?
Bradley Furman.
Brad, so Beef. Yes. Now, here's how to make it dumb, though. So it's not all just brilliance, so believe it or not. Is that my last name Furman actually starts with a P. So my name should be Beep. But that was a name that didn't stick around really when I was in my DJ days. So yeah. So I say basically how it sounds. And then vegan because whatever. And then Manny immediately, let's go Brandon. Hey, my name's not Brandon, man.
That's where you go there. Yeah, sir.
Yeah, see what you did? So we don't say the B word around here.
My bad.
All right. So speaking of beef, did you see my pictures that I posted on Instagram there, Shane? I am now what you would call a
was it a thirst trap this time or no?
It was kind of a thirst trap because I'm a man who has art in his home. I'm yeah.
Oh, I did see this.
High
I was
quality
laughing.
art.
Yeah. So I posted this because my daughter basically gave me an ultimatum. I went out and I bought a bunch of canvas art to spruce up my condo, because those white walls are driving me insane, and I like to show people that I'm cultured if I ever have any guests. So I went to Home Goods, as a cultured person would do, and buy some canvases. And then there's one big ass one. It's about like 5 feet wide. I thought would go perfect, centerpiece in my living room. But my daughter said she would move out if I did that. So I needed to hide it from her. Yeah, it was this piece of art right here.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah. No, that's the other picture that I have in the bathroom. No, that would be dope if I did. So I got a big bowl.
You just have hyenas mauling a lion or vice versa, like a bunch of nature photos.
Thank you.
You think that's cool?
Yeah, I mean it's
nice.
I mean, I wouldn't put it on my walls.
my
I'll say that.
You wouldn't?
Yeah,
No.
Unless I work for Earnhardt.
I think it fits Beef's brand.
Okay.
It's somewhat local, right? We have these things around here,
Oh
right?
yeah, we got bowls everywhere, I
He's
guess.
got an emo haircut.
Yeah. It's an emo bull.
Shut up, Dad. What
Oh,
up?
beef.
God.
And then I got this one, this piece of art.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
You think that's cool? That's
I like
funny.
I mean, I'm not putting it on my wall.
Son of a bitch.
That's cool if you're 12.
That's what my daughter said. My daughter,
What
and
are you,
this
12?
is look. Have you ever heard an insult from somebody that you felt like you knew they were repeating that insult that they heard earlier? So this is what happened to me. I sent her pictures of this canvas. She was at the mall with 2 of her girlfriends. When she came home, she came in raging like that looks like something to be hung up in an 11-year-old boy's room. And I'm like, your friend said that. You're repeating it to me. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I am.
Like,
I
I
am.
know this.
Yeah, like such a nerd to now 3 17-year-old teenage girls. So like the nerdiest of the nerd. So that hurt my feelings. And yes, I have that in the living room. But in all fairness, that's where I play video games. So I thought it was fitting. And yeah, okay. And now I'm 11 years
Like, which friend was it? Tell me.
And then this was cool.
Oh.
This is my only cool one. And this is cassette tapes.
Are those real cassette tapes or is that just art?
That's just art.
Oh.
And it accompanies my vinyl one. That is very similar to that.
Okay.
It's a bunch of vinyl.
I would just hate to be the person to go up and try to grab one. I'm like, oh.
All right, so Mari,
Oops.
be honest with me. Say you were a single lady, you walk into a condo, maybe potentially hoping that things go to the next level. You look to the left, you see the PlayStation controller art, and then you walk into the bedroom and you see the bull hanging over the bed because that's where it is. It's over the bed.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, and it
Right.
does.
Yeah.
It
This
does
is a lot.
insinuate something that I'm not willing to back up.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's kind of like I was hoping to be in the living room and be like, hey, my name's Beef, so that's a fun play. Not in the bedroom. That's not where the beef comes into play.
you should flip them.
She will move out.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, the controller should be above the
I
bed
know.
'cause that's more fitting.
that's what I'm saying.
Game over.
Hey, I got Beef to do an actual laugh, like a real laugh.
Yeah, I
Like a
was-
genuine
laugh.
well, no, it's a painful laugh because I'm like, this is my life. You know what I mean? It's
Ah.
yeah. So hey, you genuinely make me laugh, but at the same time, I'm
Thanks, buddy.
crying on the inside.
You're always doing that. I'm still waiting for you to make me laugh.
Oh, I actually have video of you laughing at one of my jokes, so it's saved.
It's saved on your phone, like
Clipped.
in a folder by itself.
I posted it on Instagram and I tagged you, so don't act like you didn't see it. And I got it saved in my stories, so yeah, we're good.
Watch it every night, looking at the bull.
All
Hmm.
right, we got 30 seconds on there. In fact, I mean, I could pull that up. If I had extra time, I would pull that up and I'll just send you videos. Mm. Did you hear our Pecker Checkers? Our Pecker Checker song. Oh, you saw our Pecker Checker song, did you not?
No, I didn't see it. What is it?
Said that 3
What does that
times
mean?
already. I love it.
Yeah, I just like saying Pecker Checkers, which is fantastic, right? And so we did a rap GPT. And the concept was simple, like sunglasses that are dark enough so you could pecker check people. And like I have a theory. The theory that I said on the air is that women wear dark sunglasses for one sole purpose. Okay. And I'll play you just a little bit of the beginning and I'll play you the hook too, because we think it's a catchy hook. And now we could sell sunglasses based off of it. Okay. Because that's where the name of the game is merch, right? So this is the Rap GPT Pecker Checker song. You know, when women wear dark sunglasses, they're really just wearing those not to cover up the bags underneath their eyes, but really just to cover the fact that they're checking out your bags in between your thighs.
I see.
Is
I
that
got
what that
you.
is?
Yes,
I
I call it
understand.
pecker
Yeah.
checking, and I
Huh.
want to sell sunglasses for that sole purpose. Listen to this real quick. Put them pecker checkers on, and no disguise. Eyes always up, catching everyone's surprise. Looking cool, vibes so high. No need to be shy with pecker checkers on, reaching for the sky. Put those pecker checkers on, no disguise. Eyes always up, catching everyone's surprise.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, see. That's and then we're gonna sell sunglasses based off that hook alone.
Just based on that one.
Did you hear that? Airlines are starting to make the change to make seats smaller. This is something that a lot of popular airline companies are starting to do to try to make more money. Now, there's a problem though. As the seats get smaller, the world gets fatter, especially this country. And there was a story that happened in British Airlines Airways that we feel like was buried because of their intent to shrink the seats. There was a plus size person who actually got stuck in their seat for 3 hours after landing. Yeah. Ate too many peanuts on the flight. You know what I mean? Maybe they got the Salisbury steak. Who knows why? They were able to get into the seat, but they couldn't get out of the seat. But the problem is this isn't mainstream news, and it needs to be, because the airlines are continuing to shrink the seats. It's part of the shrinkflation that we're facing as a nation. So we're paying more and we're getting less. And now you have to be under a certain weight to fly. If not, then they're going to have to use strictly cargo planes for the fatties, which is the majority of us.
You're right.
Throw you in with the luggage.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I'll probably make it a new rap song. But what'd you say, Rico?
No, I said throw you in the luggage carrier part.
Right.
Underneath.
Yeah, it's upsetting though. I mean, look, I could tell right now, Shane, you have zero empathy in your eyes because you grew up a skinny kid with a higher metabolism, and you're a foodie who's you were never like 3 pounds overweight.
I'm very empathetic though, Beef.
Do you even go to the gym, or is this just natural?
No, I don't.
He has
See?
Adonis
Son of a
DNA.
bitch.
I just
Yeah.
eat chicken wings all day and look like this.
Adonis.
Well, for the rest of us, we look at pictures of chicken wings at TucsonFoodie.com and gain 5 pounds. Yeah. So I'm not happy about that. Well,
I care about everyone equally, and I feel bad for these people for sure. And I want to help them.
These people.
This is outrageous.
What do you mean, these people?
These people that are suffering
Yeah,
from these executives and their mansions shrinking these seats on us plebes.
Plebes? Is that what you call skinny people?
No, us, all of us.
All of us collectively.
I'm a plebe, you're a plebe, we're all plebes.
You can't
The
be lumped
bourgeois.
in with the lumpies.
You're
That's just not how that
You're trying
works.
to get me to say something against the fatties. I'm not doing it. I think it's rude that you called them that.
I did not. That was you,
No,
Shane.
you called it first.
That's a slur.
It's terrible.
It is. I agree. Yes, that is so terrible that you bag on that. All right, so
We're gonna do a rap song about it.
that's right. It goes a little something like this. Shane's never been fat. He doesn't understand.
Well, it's coming. My dad hit about 45 and just went boom. So any day now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming.
Okay.
Next
okay.
week Shane
He
comes
looked
in.
like
We're
this
like, oh
and
my
then just
god.
started packing it on.
Well, I mean, okay, so
Really
you have to be out eating all the time, right? So, I mean, how many nights a week are you out at restaurants eating? And then, of course, as you're going as the president of Tucson Foodie, you have to have the appetizer, you have to have the entree, and you probably have to try the dessert.
Dude, I went to Mama's, with Chef Elefante yesterday with the team.
Nice.
There was 5 of us. He served food for 12.
That's Mama Louisa's.
Mama Louisa's.
Yeah, so not Mama's Pizza. So
Mama
don't get
Louisa's.
confused.
Mama Louisa's, Chef
Different
Michael
mama.
Elefante,
Yes.
old school Italian down by the airport. So good.
Yeah, did you have his pasta, his spaghetti? Because that pasta, his spaghetti is probably the best pasta that
It's
I ever
killer.
had.
They make it in house. It's got like that garlic oil,
Yeah.
the cheese. Oh my god,
Right.
it's so good. But also he brought out multiple sandwiches from his food truck,
Yeah,
Guido's.
the Guido barbecue.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, these were amazing. It made me forget all the amazing barbecue I grew up eating in St. Louis.
Right.
So good.
What was the best one you had? I want to try this next time.
It was called the something cowboy, like the
Okay.
the something.
Sonoran Cowboy?
No, it was a weird word.
Oh,
Oh god,
sounds
it's
so good.
It was brisket. It was a brisket
Oh.
sandwich.
Damn.
Oh man, everything was good. They toasted and buttered the bread. Yeah, these pickles that he soaked in some kind of a chili oil.
Ooh.
Oh, it was amazing.
see? Yeah, no, I mean, I know Chef Michael very well. And,
So nice.
yeah, and been following his concept with his food truck and him entering all the different barbecue contests and stuff. And also, I knew him when he was skinnier as well. He's been getting plumped up as well, trying out all this delicious food. And, and I trust that. I trust that. When I see Chef Michael putting on the pounds and saying, I got a new food concept, and I'm like, yeah, okay, it's bomb. I could tell it's bomb. So that's exactly what's happening. I know he would be angry at you as well for eating those 3 sandwiches and spaghetti and losing a pound.
He's mad.
Do you poop 17 times a day? I imagine like skinny people must poop at least double
It
digits.
just flies through. We don't
Yeah.
absorb any nutrients. I'm actually highly malnourished right now.
Just a plastic tube from the mouth
I
all the way
don't
down.
absorb anything.
It's like a water slide. Just shoot right out, dude.
Well,
Something
thanks
like
for that. That was delicious.
So no, not 17, but it's close. It's up there. It's more than once a day.
Oh, it's once a day. Yeah, but it's big.
How many Keurigs?
It takes a while.
Okay, that's
Okay.
All right, that's fair. That's all right. Your daughter learns a lot about you today.
I'm like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom. She's like, see you later.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's my
See you
safe
a lot.
spot too.
Yeah.
The plumbers know me on a first name basis.
All right, let's be real. Everyone thinks I poop like 3 or 4 times a day. I'm just escaping to cry in the bathroom and be alone. Right?
It's a good place to cry. I like the reverb in the room. You know, it makes it sound really good when you cry. Yeah. So
This will be the next Tucson Foodie article: top bathrooms to cry in and eat food.
That is a genius article.
Yes, it
let's do
is.
Best
Yes, it
bathrooms in
is.
Tucson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To cry in.
To cry in and eat food. Just saying.
Yeah, I actually was accused of eating food in the bathroom, and villainized for it too. But it was messed up. It was only because my roommate found a rib bone, like hidden in a towel inside the bathroom.
What the hell?
In the toilet. Okay, so let me explain. This is when I was
Please.
living in Flagstaff, and we were starving college students, right? Broke as shit, and we were like hyenas, or just we're vicious with each other when it came to eating leftovers. And if like we were very close friends, all best friends, brothers, but we will murder you if you eat our leftovers. Like we were so hungry and starving.
Oh, this story.
Yes.
Thinking about those leftovers for so long.
Right. So you had to sneak it. So there was 2 things I did. One, I shaved pizza down by nibbling on the edges like a rat, and successfully did so. Yeah. And then 2, I ate a rib, and I ate it in the bathroom, but I wasn't sitting down using the bathroom. I was hiding in the bathroom, eating a rib, and then feeling the nourishment, like, oh, I need this rib. Yeah, like it's a post-apocalyptic world. And then you can't flush a rib bone down the toilet. So, and then I didn't have a trash can. So the only thing I could do is to not get caught was hide it in a towel. And then my roommate found it and accused me of eating ribs while pooping. Yes.
The nibbling on the pizza got me. I'm like, dude, did you not have a plastic knife?
No,
to do the corners. Like,
you didn't have
slice it.
time, Rico. You didn't have time to bust out the
You had
knife.
time to mathematically make it look like a flat line with your bite marks.
You have to be
that's even more time.
I had to be stealth though, right?
That's
like
really rapid biting.
If my roommate, my best friend Ryan, if he would have heard the silverware drawer open, knowing that I had no food in there, he immediately would have perked up from a dead sleep and be like, "What are you doing? Stay away from my pizza." That's how deadly we
Mission
were.
Impossible bite it. Like,
Absolutely. So I took it was time, and like I was meticulous with my bites around the edge to shave it down so the slice was like this and it went like that. But it looked exactly like.
Yeah, but you actually ate a large percentage of that piece.
I
huh?
did, dude.
Yeah.
Better than just one slice. I ate like basically 28% of that pizza slice, and it hit the spot.
And you watched him look and not notice, and you're like,
That's funny.
Yeah, the next day.
you're like, man.
And my
that's really
saliva's
funny.
all over the edge,
Oh,
dude.
man.
Yeah, the only
Gross.
thing he didn't eat was the crust, and that was the only thing I didn't drool on while I was. But hey, you know what?
You could do that with a whole pizza. You could gnaw down each individual slice and then like push it back together.
Yeah.
And be like, we only ordered a
pan's
10 inch.
bigger?
Yeah.
You thought we ordered a 14-inch pizza. No, it was just a 10.
This is why I don't
no,
deliver
no.
DoorDash. This is why I
gaslighting.
don't deliver DoorDash, because I would be 300 pounds and I would shave with my mouth all food orders, and they wouldn't know. Shrinkflation.
We should have the Be Vegan challenge, like sneaky eats with Be Vegan. Like, how would you do a rotisserie chicken?
How to do it? Well, I would
You
eat it
can't,
from the
it's
inside.
good.
No, you can't. You could absolutely do that. You go through the hole and then you basically cut it out, dude. So you just move the ribs to the side. You just start plucking away a chicken breast from inside the chicken.
tweezer, just
Yeah. So
from the anal cavity.
I mean, one of those things where they go to cut the chicken and
Oh
it
my God.
deflates, right?
All right, you're right. You're good at this.
Yes. Well, that's right.
We should have a challenge, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Which one was eaten from beef?
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have on the FM side.
Oh, no.
I know, but we had a fun time at TucsonFoodie.com for that passport information. Thank you, Shane, for Tucson Foodie. Thank you, Mari. We'll do a couple minutes overtime on the podcast broadcast stream, but that's all for now on the FM side. Robin Nash is up next. Show the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
When you wish.
Yeah. All right, so that's a song just on the FM side. So yeah, but yeah, that's how I would do the rotisserie chicken.
I'm gonna set up
and
this
turkey.
challenge.
Yeah.
you.
I'm gonna get you.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
asked the team what good bathroom to cry in, what the best bathroom to cry in is. And Matt Sterner, our chief editor, said the bathroom at the diner at the Triple T truck stop.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes. Yeah. That one has a glory
Immediately,
hole.
he's like,
yeah.
that one.
Just bam.
Like,
1 minute
trust me,
after
bro.
I posted it in Slack.
That's
Boom.
hilarious. Like,
Well,
I got you, bro.
He did a bathroom segment on Tucson Foodie on the
He
podcast.
did.
Drop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Under
Is he-
the alter ego John the Swirl. John the Swirl.
Are you bringing that back too? The Tucson Foodie.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it back.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because that was a fun segment, and those are good little clips too. So Sterner
That's
doing this thing.
hilarious.
What do you have coming up this next week? And with your adventures being a president, CEO, and skinniest fucker on TucsonFoodie.com.
We're going to the Hoppy Vine on Thursday as a team just to check it out.
Nice.
This weekend, Sunday the 6th, we're throwing a party for the industry, just restaurant workers, anybody working in the hospitality space at the Jackrabbit Lounge. Come get a free drink on us.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, Sunday?
We're having a band called the Revenue play.
Okay, nice.
Psych band. Yeah.
At the Jackrabbit Lounge.
Jackrabbit Lounge.
Sunday what
night,
time?
7 o'clock.
It's too late.
Monday night, we got knife fight starts.
Yep.
Yes. And then did you put together some promo videos for Knife Fight this year, Rico?
Not yet. I'll probably talk to Gary if he needs it.
Yeah.
I know they just had the announcement thing in the last week, right?
Yeah, this is all-star knife fights too. So it's basically their previous champions, returning champions, and Knife Fight is a great way to support the industry too. The only shitty thing is I only come out for the final because it is a late weeknight event. But it's a good time. It's a good time.
It was so funny talking to Gary too at the big fight we had at the casino, the Iron Chef.
Yeah.
You. And he was like about to MC. He's like, I gotta remember this is not Knife Fight. Like I gotta be a little bit more restrained.
Don't cuss.
Like how your friends doing?
I'll tell you what though, and him and Chef Michael Elefante, they do a great job co-MCing Knife Fight. It's a shtick, right? That they got. But he did a fantastic job hosting Iron Chef along with Chef Ryan. Yeah, I thought it was good. I was
it was great.
I was proud. I was like, I couldn't have done it better myself. And I don't say that often. You're good.
You're good. You know it, and you know it.
Yeah, I got some experience.
You did good, kid.
Oh, all right. You got a pretty impressive beard. We're gonna start this promotion called Beast Beard Envy. You might want to, jump in. Rustics.
Every guest we have has a great beard. Have you noticed that?
You've noticed it.
Well, of course I do. I have beard envy.
Well, we're calling it Beef's Beard Envy just because it's alliteration, but it's really Rico's Beard Envy. And so we're going to have...
Can't do it, can anybody?
I have Concord jeans.
In Concord jeans, yeah?
They say warrior class had the beards. All the Concord people did not.
Does that still bother you? Is that why you get motivated in the gym?
My therapist said not to talk about it too much.
Okay. I just thought maybe you have Native and Asian blood combined, actually. So yeah,
combined.
Yeah, I think.
I'm not spitting in a tube and sending it through the mail. So let's just go ahead and say yes. Just go ahead and assume.
Yeah,
I'm Chex-Mex.
Yeah, you're Chex-Mex. Yeah, so
I'm Czechoslovakian Mexican, legit.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, I'll tell you what. Just because beards are awesome and they make guys look way better, and women find them far more attractive on a subconscious level. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out.
Dude,
Those are all good things.
I can back this up. I went to the gut dinner on Sunday night.
Yeah.
And I sit down and there was this gorgeous woman there with her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting to know everybody. And we finished the whole intros and I'm just kind of reading the menu and I'm just noticing she's staring at me.
Just staring. Yeah.
And I'm like, sweet. She's super hot, right?
Yeah. Nice.
But this is what she does. And her husband has no beard, by the way.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Beardless bitch.
She catches me kind of looking up at her a couple times. And then she says this really loudly at the table. She's like, I'm so sorry. I'm staring at you. I'm just really partial to beards.
Like straight up.
And her husband just shrunk in the chair.
No way.
Not only that, the other thing's probably shrunk instantly.
I'm very partial to you.
Like, oh.
What?
You're like, shut up, Lisa. I told you, stop talking about beards at dinner, man.
It's like, but I'm so rich and powerful. She's like, yeah, but no beard.
That's probably what it was. She was like, yeah, but he's got none.
I told you because I'm Mexican and I can't have a beard. Being a banker, sorry, this hippie, this bohemian fuck can grow a beard.
I can grow it if I
whatever he
want to.
wants.
It's my choice, babe. It's my choice.
Yeah, every guy without a job has a beard. Sorry that you find that so desirable, but you won't move out of my house, will you, Lisa?
Who's Lisa, by the way?
That's
Lisa.
the girl. That's a girl's name in your story.
Yeah.
Just because it fits. Elisa would look at you.
I had to throw out a name that wasn't closely associated to any current ex or
Lisa.
Yeah. So Lisa was my go-to.
Do you actually use beard oil, both of you guys?
I actually do have. Yeah, no, I have a beard from Rustics actually. And they make this stuff in-house, but it's a beard cream that's fantastic. You wouldn't need it. you, but I really enjoy it.
You tell me
Makes
we're
it
not
smooth.
throwing that onto the merch list. Your beard oil.
Ooh, beef's beard oil.
You're right.
Beard.
Actually,
Beef oil.
With beef grease in it.
Beef oil.
Like bacon grease.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah,
no,
yeah.
actually, obviously not bacon.
Yeah.
Steak grease.
Yeah, make it smell like a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It can be multi-purpose. You could say beef oil is great for your beard,
Right.
and it loosens joints and door hinges.
And Lisa's love
And
it.
you can put it in your car. Put it right in there. It'll be fine. Lubricate the engine.
Slap it on it. Well, it's funny
Do a
because
lot of things.
Goes
Right.
great on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
no, Rustics essentially gave me the same pitch on their beard stuff. It's like, hey, you can put it on your beard, you can put it on your hair, you can put it on your arms. Like,
On your
oh, okay.
girlfriend?
Yeah.
What else
What?
can you put it on?
Yeah,
Right.
everything.
Just trust us. Try it.
All right, well, that's our overtime. Let's see.
Okay.
I know. I know you have to work here, Shane.
We
but
could just keep doing this.
I know.
Mhm.
Mara
I'm
just
having a good
left.
Mari just left the entire time. That's great,
hammer
guys.
it all the time for that.
Cool talk.
The energy and everything.
You
It's
have a
like
great laugh, by the way.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic. She's amazing.
My favorite.
All right. Tomorrow on the podcast broadcast, we'll have a couple people. So that's it. All right. Thanks for checking out the show.
Cool.
Thank you, Shane. We'll talk to you guys later.
I don't have one by choice.
Your beard.